I want to thank you for coming to view this PlyGem YouTube vinyl siding video. Today we're going to talk about a very important part of a construction job. That's soffit and covering the overhangs of houses. Soffits cover that open area in the house that are in the eave and the gable. Very, very important. They can be anywhere from about 2 inches overhang, sometimes as big as 2 feet long. Also, porch ceilings will use soffit panels. So we want to just show you some options. We'll show you in other YouTube videos how to install them. But today we want to tell you that there's 2 general categories of materials. You can either get it in a vinyl product or aluminum. So let's talk a little bit about vinyl. The vinyl options, you can see Eric is showing a profile up here. It can come in a double 5-inch. This happens to be a triple. You can get a triple 4. And then the one that we really think is the most popular nowadays is what we call triple 3 1/3. And that's what actually Eric has in his hand. You can see it's got like a groove in it. That's a solid panel. Now, why we talk a lot about this triple 3 1/3 is it's called hidden vent. He's going to show you the option that actually has vents. There's no holes in the surface, but you can see in those grooves, PlyGem has put those slots in there. So that gives you much more net free area, and the homeowner will never see the slots. We're going to show you some of those options where it's perforated or lanced. So that shows you all the options you have. We also have, it's a really designed soffit. It is vinyl. It's called beaded. And this is doesn't have any venting in it, but it looks very much like a wainscoting, and it's used on soffits for colonial homes and a lot of porch ceilings. So let's talk about aluminum a little bit, a great category. A lot of people, a lot of areas, they like aluminum, and other areas like vinyl. So let's talk about venting a little bit more detail. Even in vinyl and aluminum, you can either get a solid, you can get perforated, which we're going to show you first. What that looks like, that's where you actually have holes drilled in. You can see through that, that has the most airflow because it's a lot of holes are developed through that process. There's another one that we call lance, where it's not as visible, but you can see that it still has open areas. So these are, and then the hidden vent is the third option that Eric showed you before. There also is an option in vinyl and aluminum where you can get combination soffits, where some of the sections are solid and some of them are vented. Here's a center vent. So now you can put one piece up and you got a half the area vented, and this is in a lance. So let's show you what we have in aluminum, show you the options that are there. There's a lot of great options in aluminum, and it's painted aluminum. Let's start out with some of the different profiles. The first one we want to show you is a triple 4 solid aluminum soffit. Very, very common. You can see each section is 4 inches and it installs that way. We also want to show you a triple 4 inch with a full lance type look, which we showed you the lance before. So you can see all the sections are lanced, they're 4 inches each, looks like real wood. The next one is a wider soffit for some larger homes. It's a double 6, which some people do with wood, and we're going to show you the double 6 solid soffit first. And again, each section is 6 inches, 2 pieces together. There's no holes in it, so maybe you don't need the venting. We also have a double 6 with full perforations in it. And this is really one of the most common aluminum because it's got a ton of net free area. You got probably 15 square inches per square foot with a 6-inch perforated panel. Now, hold that up there. Keep that up there, Eric, for a second, because we want to make sure they know they can either get that in a double 6 or a single 6. Some people like that for longer spans. So you can get a double panel or a single panel. So that'll show you some other options. One more we want to close with is a large soffit used on a lot of new construction. It's a quad 4. And this is a pretty wide soffit because you got 16 inches of soffit. It's a combination soffit, so you can put one piece up and it will alternate with those lances in the middle, and you can get a lot of airflow and still just get enough solid and lance combined for a good looking job. Now remember, these soffits are usually with the holes in them or put in eaves only. In the gables, you really don't need to let any airflow. So again, I appreciate you seeing all the options that PlyGem can bring to you. Thanks for coming, and please look for more PlyGem YouTube videos.